Jesus brings us into the presence of God. See, Jesus brings us into the presence of God because when Jesus died on that cross and rose again, he took away all our sin and our guilt and our shame. He bore it in his body on that cross, and then he took it away. And that's what separated us from knowing Jesus Father as our Father, Almighty God as our God. It was our sin and our shame. But Jesus has taken it away. And so if we trust in Jesus, he brings us into the very presence of God, because our sin and guilt is taken away. And as Paul says, because of what Jesus has done, if we trust in him, we can actually come boldly into the very presence of God. And you know, there's no greater place than being in the very presence of God. It's what you exist for, really, is to experience God. There's nothing more enjoyable and pleasurable than experiencing God. As the psalmist says in Psalm 11, that in God's presence is fullness of joy and pleasures forever. What a place to be able to live. You know, we can live in that place very simply. It's simply by trusting Jesus, that he has made the way. As I said, another one, he's the gate. He's the way into the presence of God. As we're trusting Jesus and what he's done through his death and resurrection on the cross, we come into the very presence of God and we can enjoy him forever. That's what we've been created for. That's what we're here for. May this be your experience.